Fear and pain. We discuss this a lot when it comes to communists, so let's rehash it for those who may have just joined us. Communists are not political. The liberal Aunt Peggy in your life, the Democrat you know, they're not political. You are political. They are religious. They are devoutly religious. And religious fanatics like that, like Islamic jihadis, that's how you need to think about Democrats. They only will respond to fear and pain. When you think about that jihadi with a nail bomb in his backpack getting ready to walk into a school and blow himself up, think about how you would stop him. You're going to stop him in the parking lot and reason with him? You're going to explain to him why it's bad, why he's a hypocrite, none of those things would make a dent. He's a religious fanatic. The only thing that works is fear and pain. Communists work the same way. Whenever communists take power at any level, any amount of power, it doesn't matter whether they have a little, might be the public library, hey, let's get some gay books. It might be President of the United States and everything in between. When they have power, they will use that power against the enemies of their religion. The only way to get them to stop doing that is to hurt them. I wish there was another way. There's no other way to deal with these people. Let's talk about one way they use their political power. Banking, debanking. The Biden administration, the federal government has been sadly intertwined with the big banking, big finance industry in this country. And the Biden administration started essentially guiding these banks to look out for terms like MAGA or Trump, taking away people's bank accounts. This has happened multiple times to people in the United States of America, people on the right, gun people and others. They'll get a call from their bank. Hey, we're closing your account. You're not allowed to have a bank account? And keep in mind, again, the communist doesn't think he's doing anything wrong. He has power. He has power over the banking industry. So he should be allowed, of course, to use that power against his enemies. You just saw New York Times ran an article on there saying, well, you don't have a right to a bank account. The communist will take a bank. The communists will force or coerce that bank to take away your bank account. And the communist will think he didn't do a thing wrong. Of course I should be able to use my power to smash you. You're an enemy of my religion. So how do we get them to stop? Well, we have to punish them. We have to not just call these things out. Jim Jordan's actually the reason we know a lot of this stuff. We can't just call these things out. We have to punish the people who did these things. Let's focus on the Biden administration. During the Biden administration, we had 4 years of unchecked communist power in this country. Joe Biden, as we know now, was a useless cadaver that wasn't in charge of anything, so he sat in the corner, sucking on his thumb, and the animals in his administration, complete Maoists, the Anita Dunns of the world, the Lisa Monacos, all these types, they ran the United States of America in a way an unchecked communist will run the United States of America. So, Democrats will come back to power one day. I hope not, but you and I both know that's going to happen. Let's not be naive here. Maybe it's 2028. I don't know. Maybe it's 2032. They're coming back. The next time they take power, why wouldn't they do it again? Well, there's only one thing they understand. What is it? Well, two things. What is it? Fear and pain. They'll do everything they did before and worse if we don't hurt them right now. Donald Trump's talking about debanking.
By the way, speaking of you, and you've done a fantastic job, but I hope you start opening your bank to conservatives, because many conservatives complain that the banks are not allowing them to do business within the bank, and that included a place called Bank of America. They don't take conservative business. And I don't know if the regulators mandated that because of Biden or what, but you and Jamie and everybody, I hope you're going to open your banks to conservatives, because what you're doing is wrong.
They debanked him?
I had J.P. Morgan Chase. I had hundreds of millions of dollars in cash. I could see if they want to, if they want to do something bad because you don't have any money and you're defaulted and They took people out, but I'll give you me as an example. I had hundreds of millions. I had many, many accounts loaded up with cash. I was loaded up with cash, and they told me, I'm sorry, sir, we can't have you. You have 20 days to get out. I said, you got to be kidding. I've been with you for 35, 40 years. The banks discriminated against me very badly. I believe that Biden or Kamala, and I don't think they're smart enough to do it, but the people that are surrounding the beautiful Resolute desk, you know, the high IQ people that are radical left, I believe they told the banking commission, the bankers, that the banking regulators, do everything you can to destroy Trump. And that's what they did. And guess what? I'm president. How did that happen?
Melania Trump wrote in her book that their son, Barron, got denied a bank account after Trump left the White House. Banks have to be punished for that, punished publicly. I'm glad there's an executive order, but we have to punish the communist demons who took part in these things, because otherwise they will do it again. Fear and pain. That's all the communist understands. I would thank you for coming to my YouTube channel, but I know how brilliant it is, and I know you love it here. So subscribe and watch. We're going to start really ramping things up and putting some funny stuff, some interesting stuff out there, some collaborations. Either way, my YouTube channel is officially the place to be. So stick around.